Well, hey, Josh, how you doing?
Hey, John, doing wonderful. How are you doing tonight?
Good. Trying to cut the echo out because I'm playing in two different places.
You and I both. I
Nice.
actually hit pause on that one just as soon as like the audio here quit, and I thought I broke something. It was like couldn't have happened in a more perfect way. So,
Yeah.
oh man,
Dude, what's been up? What's been happening, man? Is the dust finally settling from the Drone Meetup? Northern
I
Drone
feel
Meetup. Northeast Drone Meetup.
something that happened up in the north with others. Yeah.
Yes.
It seems like things are starting to finally calm down a little bit. But that's not to say it's going to be that way because we still have a contest that we're about to run starting next week.
Yeah, dude. It's
So
getting close.
yeah, I'm excited for it. I've edited some stuff. I'm not going to participate, but I've just gotten excited about seeing what others are doing. That encouraged me to actually jump in and actually edit some things. So, ugh,
Nice. Yeah, I have done zero editing. I've been trying to catch up with work, and that's been going okay. And I think I'm going to have some editing time this weekend, so I'm going to dive
great.
back in to get some good tips and from the whole community and YouTube. I tell you what, it's just fantastic. It's saving me just crazy amounts of time of pulling my hair out.
I hear you. I agree on that one. I mean, the fact that no matter what program actually you use, there's pretty much a how-to guide for whatever you want to do on that saves a ton of time because
Yeah,
there's so many buttons and dials and knobs and it's just
you are not kidding. Good God,
and
it's just
and then
crazy.
every update seems to add and change them. So
Yeah. Yes. And then the problem is, I sit there and I scroll through the
or
Facebook feeds, and all of a sudden I get a couple of links here and there, and I see some of the stuff that everybody's been turning off from the meetup, and I'm just like, oh my God, I gotta get busy. What the heck is going on here? I am so far behind the curve, it's not even funny.
I understand that totally.
God
Well,
sakes.
our chat is going crazy tonight.
Is it
Like
really?
it is. It is.
Wow.
I mean,
Yeah.
I'm not surprised if you look at who's in there.
Yeah, we got some superstars in there. We really do. Wow.
Just like looking at the very end here, we have Warren in the house, which obviously he was here like hours early. Um, Barkley's in here. We got Jason. We got Scott. Uh, Lauren's in the house. We got John Flynn is in the house. Philip Koshat is in the house. Which, speaking of which, he has a show tonight at 7, immediately following us. So everybody
Beautiful.
slide on over to there. Johnny's sitting there. Hopefully he's out there still somewhere. Either that or he's out flying. We got Dusty. I think even Al is in the chat, and I haven't seen Al in the chat in a long time. So,
Wow. Good deal. Hey, Al.
and did I miss anybody?
John Olson's in there.
John Olson. John Olson. Yes, I was going
Yeah.
to make a comment. We have more Johns
Yes.
involved in this than I think anything else because there's what, 4 in us right now,
Yep. Hmm.
adding in you. So
Yeah.
hey, Don.
Lauren's in there. Hey, Lauren. Thanks for subscribing, by the way. Yeah, I'll tell you what, I got a bunch of new subscribers, and guys, I appreciate that because my numbers are down. I'm not doing a whole lot of editing and putting out there, but I'm going to start getting back on it. But like everybody always says, support the community and just subscribe to everybody else's channels, just to get everybody's numbers up and put the stuff out there.
Absolutely, absolutely. And when you watch something, give it a like, give it a comment or something. Just it's those small things that I think people actually really love seeing. Even if you just say, "Hey, great shot," or something of that sort, just something. So
Yeah. It really means a lot, and for some people this is basically their lives, and somebody puts their heart and soul into doing the editing and everything and getting it right and tweaking it and putting it out there, and just show them a little bit of love, just give them a little bit of.
absolutely, absolutely.
Okay. All right. Well, without further ado, I think we're running out of pizza. Do you have any
Yeah,
left?
I'm out. I am
Oh,
fresh
dude.
out. So
All right, I'm down to my last piece, and I know they're gonna get cranky in the back. So I gotta let's bring in our guests. We've got some famous celebrities in the green room coming in.
speaking of which, look who just entered the chat, Mr. Mark. Hey,
Mm,
Deneen and Audley.
pizza is so good.
Ah, nice.
I'm stuffed.
Mm.
So, sorry, I only have one slice left, guys. I would have left more, but the problem is getting delivery around here. It's really fast. It's really hard for Sally's Pizza. They get sucked up all the time. There's too many different delivery services. And they go wind up getting lost. As soon as you get an order in, you get delivery. You get like 2 pizzas when you order 6. I just don't get it. But Josh knows. Josh has been there firsthand, so he can tell you.
Stuff's excellent. I can't wait to actually head back.
So how are you guys doing? Did you get back okay from the meetup?
Yeah, we had no
Yeah.
problem. It was good. It was
It was
easy ride,
perfect.
you
No
know?
drones lost. Got home safe. Absolutely.
Yeah.
Beautiful. Now, who was driving and who was the co-pilot?
Yes.
Both.
Both.
We both took turns, you know?
Okay. All right. Okay.
Now,
It was
who
fun.
should have been driving and who shouldn't have been driving?
We're both very responsible.
Yeah, it was actually smooth, you know? And the fun part
Good to
was
hear that.
Audley noticed some smoke and was like, look at the weather clearing up. That's when that beautiful sunset. I'm like, oh, it's still cloudy. Let's keep going for a little bit.
Yeah. Always looking up, even when I'm driving, when I shouldn't be.
Mhm.
I was looking at the road, but I was looking up.
That was nice,
Now,
though.
Yeah.
if there was an award given for the duo that did the most exploring, flying, and photography, I'd have to give it to the two of you. I don't think anybody else hit the amount of
Yeah.
spots that you guys did and captured some of the most amazing videos, photos, and it just looked like you two had the best time ever.
Thank
So-
you.
We did. It
I
was.
I'm sorry, go ahead.
No, you first.
No, I was gonna say I had a little bit of advantage, you know, because it's not the first time I've been there, and you know I've making my business to go at least like every year for the last 3 or 4 years since the first meetup. So I had an advantage of places to go, and I wanted to show him. So I was like, and he knows how I am. He has a nickname for me. I'm constantly like, let's go, you know. And we were able to hit different places because I knew places to go to. That's the advantage. So I took advantage.
Yeah. I call her my little energizer bunny, because there are times where I'm like, I got to go home. My wife is calling, or and like 2 hours later, she's like, check out the spot I hit. I'm like, oh God, I don't know how she does it, but she does it. And I think what made it easier was we were both, not with our partners. And
Right.
when you go droning and your partner's like, where's the Starbucks? I got to use the bathroom. I'm hungry. Neither of us had that. So it was like, we're going in.
We
So
took advantage. We had a cooler. We were like, there's no such thing as stopping unless you gotta use the bathroom. And
exactly. We're like, we'll eat later. We'll figure it out. We were literally eating like college kids. Stopped off at the gas station, soda, chips, grab a bag of nuts. Let's go. We're out. The light's changing. So it was
That's
fun.
my type of traveling, though. So I
Yeah.
approve
Yeah.
totally.
Absolutely. My
Just
whole
gotta
body
get
is
there.
paying for it now, though.
Yeah.
Now, about how many stops do you think you guys had, though? Like from this site to actually that site? Like, I'm sure
It's
you probably
gotta
hit
be-
everything on the map.
It's more than, I want to say more than 10, because my favorite part is we hit, proud to say, Rhode Island has 5 of those Thomas Dambo giant, recycle wood trolls, and Rhode Island has 5 of them, and we were determined to hit all 5, and we did.
Wow, that's awesome.
Yeah.
we
Yeah.
that last
Congratulations.
one it was raining, and I
Yeah.
still was like, it's just drizzling. We could still bring it
Yeah.
up.
It's light drizzle. It's all right. We'll put up the mini
We'll
for it.
bring it up.
Don't worry.
I had the
Blades are spinning
umbrella.
fast enough.
Umbrella covering all our stuff,
It was nice.
That's awesome. I love it.
It was hard.
Perseverance. We're gonna do it.
It was pretty
Yeah.
hard at times because there were people like going, and some of those locations were really tight. Like we even bumped into a friend of ours, and they were like, "Yeah, you can't fly," and we're like,
Yeah,
"Have
no,
a great-" yeah. And we patiently waited, and once it got a little bit, there was one point I'm like, "Yo, it's raining." Audley was like, "Excuse me, wait 1 second, 1 second."
we were a little like guiding traffic. We're like, hold on a second. We're friends of Thomas. We got to take some shots for him. So we made it happen.
Yeah.
That's awesome. I love it.
Yeah.
I haven't had a chance to post, but I'm going to be posting them.
Yeah.
Nice.
Those shots.
Yeah, I wound up finding one of the trolls. Didn't have a whole lot of time, but we found one coming
Yeah.
in, and I found some of the drone celebrities there. I
Yeah.
pulled in, I see Captain Ray's car, and all of a sudden I'm looking down the pier. I see Johnny, I saw Michael Wright, I saw Ray, and there was a couple other guys, and I was just like, and all of a sudden my wife's like, "Wait a second, is that them?" I'm like, "Yeah, that's them," because she'd never met him before in person. And Holly was just like, "You gotta be kidding me! How did this happen?" I said, "Listen, it's on the map. It's on the map. We're good."
Nice.
But yeah, so we got some good shots with everybody. It was pretty wild. But those
Awesome.
things are crazy, man. They really are.
Amazing in person. Amazing. Like for a minute we stood and just kind of stared at it. It was nice to experience it and, you know, just be there in person, take pictures in front of it. We did the tourist thing and then we were like, okay, we're going up. Like every shot had to get an aerial shot. So it was nice.
And to butter some people up, they would look at us and they're like, "Oh, they're professionals." So we're like, "You want us to take pictures of you with the family
Yeah,
so that they won't get mad?"
Here, give me your phone. We'll take the picture for you so we can get them out of the way.
But no, at one point, Audley's like, "Well, let me take like 5 different pictures," and I'm like, "I'm getting wet." I'm like, "You want to wrap this up? We're not doing a photo shoot."
Let's go. Get this going.
But it was funny. I mean, it let everybody was happy with us, so we didn't get no complaints. That was
That's
good.
It was nice. Yeah, great experience.
It's
And
all
of
about
course,
making friends, right?
yeah, and Deneen was making fun of me because me and my paranoid ass, and I'm from New York, so of course, up here you're flying and you're always worried about who's going to be watching and where you can and can't and what's allowed, what's not allowed. And she's like, "It's fine, just fly." I'm standing there checking my aloft.
Yes.
And she's like, "Bro, just fly, go." So it was nice. It was really nice.
That's awesome. Yeah, it really is. I'll tell you what, I logged a lot of flights when I was up there, which was pretty cool. I only got some short flights in, but there was one of the lighthouses I got to hit, and for some reason I just couldn't get the sun was in the wrong direction, and I couldn't get the right focus on the Air 3S for some reason. So when I'm trying to get the actual off the card, because I pulled the card out and put it back in my Mac, so I'm going to pull that down probably tomorrow. But yeah, it was just a little bit fuzzy, so I'm like, you know what, I got to start, instead of auto everything for me, I got to start looking into these, what they call settings and filters, because it's a whole other world.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I mean, there's also the issue of when you have a filter on and you go do a night flight and you forget to take said filter off, and you don't have your filter pack with you to put the standard one back on,
it. Right.
Fly and oops.
So I wasn't going to say anything.
Nice.
So did you guys get to? Obviously, Deneen, I know you did. But Audley, did you fly at the Capitol?
The Capitol building, yeah, I got a chance to fly there again.
And he was freaking out.
Super panic mode. I'm like, this is a government building. Should we be flying here? Let me get my anti-collision lights. And she's looking at me like, bro.
I just like, dude, you're paranoid. Stop. Mark is not going to steer us wrong. He showed me with the ways, and I was like, okay. It
was nice. After a while, I'm like, oh, look, a kid went by on a skateboard. Oh, there's a couple. Like, it was so quiet. I was like, oh my God, this is heaven. I eventually calmed down.
I guess it was easier too, because it was late at night. So nobody was really out.
And it was just the two of us. So there was no, crowd or enough for, to just get anybody's attention. So definitely.
I wanted to see if you were freaking out, Audley. That's why I'm asking. I was asking if you got to fly it, because I know that paranoia.
Yeah,
I'm with you.
Absolutely.
Meanwhile, the first flight I went to actually go do was at that same exact building, in the morning, and we had the opposite experience. We had a big group of us that all chose to actually head up at the same time, and somebody came by and made a big deal out of it. They were going to actually call this agency and that agency on us, and it was like, let's just pack up and leave.
Pack up, yeah.
So, yeah. So I'm glad you guys didn't have that.
No,
You
we
didn't
got
get
lucky.
back?
Yeah, I did head back.
Okay.
Good.
So,
Oh,
but yeah, my first 2 flights didn't happen. So
Mm.
oh. That stinks. But I'm glad you did eventually get to go up.
oh yeah.
Yeah.
Good.
Nice.
Good, good. Nice.
But,
Well, it was a
Now-
great turnout. The event itself was wonderful. This was like my first big, multi-state meetup, and I want to congratulate you both on that. That was really fun. Before we went
Thank
off and did our investigating, that was definitely worth the trip. I want to thank you again for that.
Yes, it was.
Thank
was
you
an
very
honor
much.
to
Yeah.
have all of you guys there. I mean, that meant a ton.
Yeah.
Having you there, and I mean, everyone who was there was just freaking awesome.
Yeah.
There's some amazing people in this group, and being able to bring us all to the same spot like that was absolutely awesome.
That was special.
Yeah, that's one of my reasons. One of my favorite reasons to go is the people there. The group that I've met and how welcoming they are. It's like
Yeah.
you would think we known each other for years, and and that's
Yeah.
a good thing. So
That is nice.
that's why I like to
Absolutely.
It's too cool. It really is. Yeah. I'll tell you what, everybody comes out of their shell a little bit. Each one gives them a little bit more courage to talk to people and this and that, the other thing. And it's funny because, like Josh and I said, we normally, when Josh and I fly, we pretty much have always flown alone. We've never flown with other people.
Right.
And
Same.
the first person that I flew with was Captain Ray, actually not that long ago. But so all of a sudden you put everybody, we got to South Florida, and I'm like, the wind's blowing 34 miles an hour. It's gusting everywhere. We're sitting back saying, oh my God, what's going on here? I got to sit back and fly with people in this wind. I don't know. I think I'm going to go on the backside. And then Josh did the same thing. He was kind of all over the place. He's like, you know what? Let me go over here and get some video.
Yeah, the first time I went to the South Florida meetup, I made sure I got there. It was a sunrise, but I made sure I got there like an hour early, just when the sun was coming up. And I got I flew because a lot of people weren't there yet. I
Mhm.
purposely, so I was able to catch like a lot of low clouds and some stuff, and then brought it down once people got there, and I was just chatting. That was it.
Wow. Yeah. That's the way to go.
Yeah. It's
That's
harder
awesome.
when it's a big group.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Like even when we did go back to the Capitol up there, I think there was still 5 of us, maybe even 6 of us, and it was like I was afraid to fly the way I wanted to, so like I just sort of was like, okay, everyone sort of announced what height they're at, and I'm like, but I wanted a variable height, like down in. So I just got a very easy, like I flew over top of it, and is it what I wanted? No. Did it turn out okay though? Absolutely, I'm happy with it. So
That's all that
Yeah.
matters. Good.
If you're with a group that is patient and they know what they're doing, you can fly in a group. Personally, I don't care to, only because some people just don't listen. But I remember distinctly, like my first group that I was fortunate to join, they were like Lawrence. Actually, you guys know Lawrence. He was at the meetup.
Yep.
I call him like Cap because he's one of the first people that that I met in the group and showed me a few things. And he would take the people that were new, and we go off to the side, and you got people that was more familiar with it, and everybody was yelling out their altitude. We never had an issue,
Mhm.
like, they have walkie-talkies and everything, and we do that now. Like me and Audley could be by ourselves, and we're constantly like, "What's your altitude?" So we don't crash or anything like that. But other than that, that's when I like to just hang out with 2 or 3 people, 4 tops on us, and then and we go on our adventures. If not, I'm by myself.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, I'm that early morning fly guy. get up early and get out there, get some good video, get some good flights in, sunrise stuff, and then get out before everybody starts showing up. I don't want to stay off the radar. I don't want to know nothing. I don't want to
Bingo.
hear,
I'm the
oh,
same way.
this and that. I'd rather late nights or early mornings. And
Right,
lately I've
exactly.
not been late night guy.
Depending where we shoot at, because we know it's going to be
Yep.
busy. It's either early morning or late night, like 2, 3 in the
Yep.
morning. Times.
Oh wow, yeah.
One of my quick little tips is if you are meeting up with multiple people, you make sure you're the first to go up. So if you get chased, you caught something.
Don't be like me
I
and be
like
the
that.
last up and be like, I just got it up in the air. I have to bring it back down already. What the heck?
Bingo. Because as you're greeting and hey, how are you doing? How's everything? How's the dog? I'm like getting a couple of shots because there's the chance of somebody coming by to go, hey, you're not supposed to be here.
Yeah, I felt bad when you
That's
told
awesome.
us
That's a good idea. I never even thought of that.
Yeah.
That's also a thing. Like, I wish there was one place that you could just pinpoint where you're allowed to fly and not fly that includes local stuff.
Yeah.
Because via the FAA, I'm okay to fly there.
Right.
But when you show up to somewhere, there's an obscure sign hidden somewhere in the corner of a field on the opposite side of where actually you're at that says no drones allowed. And it's like,
yeah, that would be nice.
So, but
What was
just wanted to actually say that Andrew is in the chat, and we all got to actually meet Andrew up there, and that was an absolute honor as well. So,
There we go.
yeah,
Thank you,
for
Andrew.
sure. Thanks, Andrew.
Now, you guys don't just actually fly drones; you also use cameras on the ground as well.
Yeah, Audley
And
does much more than me. I do a little bit.
well, I've seen some of yours though.
Some on the cell phone.
Right? Yeah, that's fine.
Camera's the camera.
Exactly.
Right.
On my Osmo
This
pocket.
camera's the one you got with you.
That's exactly it. Now, oddly, actually, you've caught some amazing captures up there. But again, actually, you have a very awesome location to get stuff from. Because I mean, it's all around you, 24 hours a day.
Pretty much. Well, that's literally what got me into ground photography because of the limitations, not being able to fly where I want to. Trust me, every time I look out the front door, stores on Fifth Avenue, and every time I step outside, I'm like, one of these days I'm just gonna go up. They're gonna have to arrest me. I'm going up. And I have to like convince myself, like, whoa, buddy, Trump's right up the road. Please don't do this. Don't do this. I have to have a whole conversation in my head. So I said, all right, let me get a ground camera. And I started off going to like Rockefeller Center, and I realized, hey, I am in a pretty interesting city. Let me just get some ground shots. And it's been going very well to distract me from not flying drones where I'm not supposed to and get some pretty nice shots of the city. So yeah, that's what got me into it.
Yeah, and I mean, I had the exact opposite where I started on the ground, and it was like I just wanted a different angle, and it was like I kept wanting to try to get higher, and I'm like, holding it up over my head and everything. I'm like, I'm still not getting where I need to. So
yeah, awesome. But
now, Deneen, though, actually, you do something with your FPV drone that I've yet to try, and you would think I would have done this by now, but you've chased a couple of cars around a drift event, have you not?
Yeah, that's wow, what a rush. I've done 2 events so far with the drift. I've actually even flown my Mini 3 Pro at that time, chasing cars as well, like if it was a FPV.
I can just imagine that would be fun, though.
Chasing that, jet skis, boats, anything that's moving fast. Right.
The other thing too is I do believe that there was a drift car designed after a boat,
Right.
if I saw it right. So that had to have been cool.
It was.
No.
It was eye catching for sure. I think it
And
was a BMW underneath. I think that's what I don't know for sure, but I think it was.
I'm trying to actually pull up the video. I may have to post it over to John here because I'm using my Mac here tonight, and I just went to share it, and it's saying that I need to give it permissions and that I need to quit the browser that I'm in. So that's going to be a problem.
Okay. Yeah, there's
John, I'm going to send you the link real quick here.
All right.
I do apologize, everybody. Hold on 1 second.
Let's see how we can get this to work. This is going to be a first, guys. So it's either going to be crash and burn, or it might just work. I don't know. Let's see.
Fingers crossed.
Okay.
I'm gonna go eat my leftover pizza in the green room.
Okay. Let's see. I got no link yet. Oh, there we go. It's coming through. No.
And hopefully this works.
All right. Let's see. All right, it showed up on one monitor. I can't get it on the other monitor. Let's see.
I can try it again. I mean, I did hit OK on that, so I don't know if it'll just magically work this time around, but we'll
give
it a shot.
Typically, to everybody watching, when Josh and I both do this, we're kind of like, uh-oh. There we go.
Oh, it did work. I can't get the balance down.
Close calls.
okay,
There
I
were
got
other FPVs.
So I do apologize. I had to turn off the sound because I can't get to the part to turn the sound down. So if you want to just talk over it.
No, I was just saying that, this was just an incredible rush trying to keep up. And you see the other FPV, that was like the potato FPV. That was scary because it was either watch out for the anchor people on the floor, not to hit them, or crash into another FPV.
Wow.
There you go.
Oh, that's cool.
That was amazing.
And that was with my first Avata, the Avata 1.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Wow, nice.
This was pretty cool, though. I wish
That
you could
is
play the music. But yeah, I mean, if FPV or anything like that, it's it's just very the adrenaline.
Yeah.
What I love about it.
Wow. Was it hard to let them do it? Give you permission to do it?
No, not at all. Actually, because a friend of mine put me onto this event, and he told me, he says, go as the media, and we can get free access. So I was right up on a platform above, and it was a few of us. And since he knew some of the other people, see the drone right in front of me. I was
cool.
chase the drone and chase that. We would go out like 2 at a time, so we don't clash into each other. But there were a few other drones that I didn't know about. But we got permission for that.
Wow, that's awesome.
Yeah, this is usually a weekend event that you can actually tent right outside the track and hang out.
Cool.
Yeah,
Wow.
I didn't get to do that. I just stood till late, so I had other things to do, so I left because it's out in PA.
That's cool that they were smart enough to just do 2 at a time, because I could imagine the chaos if there was
actually
multiple.
Look, there's multiple cars.
No, multiple drones. Like,
well, that was us, me and Sammy.
Wow.
Tammy. She her and her boyfriend, they're the ones that put me she put me on to this, and she was like, listen, so let's just do 2 at a time so that we don't, and that's
right.
But you see, we're in the skybox.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah.
That's crazy cool.
That's
she's
awesome.
good too. Yeah, she's really good too with that, and that's her boyfriend.
Nice.
But it was fun. It was nice, especially that first time. I was like, wow.
That is so cool.
And actually, I was trying to go so low that one of my the FPV clipped an antenna from the car, and it fell flat. So they already warned me. They said, if that happens, just let us know right away and they'll stop the race. And they did that. And someone ran in and got my drone back and nothing was wrong with it. You know,
Oh,
That's
nice.
I was lucky. I was like, oh my God, they're going to go over it.
That is awesome.
So that was
That's fantastic. That's
Mhm.
fantastic. God sakes.
Now,
Just the adrenaline must have been crazy.
yeah.
Poof. I'm screaming. I was like, and then I'm ducking because I'm thinking I'm going to hit something. Oh man, it was fun. It was fun. You know.
Now, Barkley asked, what exactly, if I could talk, what exactly did you film that?
Excuse me?
When did you film it?
This was, I believe, 2 summers ago. Yeah, but about 2 years ago. You know.
Very cool.
That's cool.
Now, like, when you were about to take off for that very first time, like, were your nerves just absolutely shot, or were you pumped up and like?
So yeah, no, I mean, I've got to fly it a couple of times, so I was already chasing with like the other drones. But I was nervous, you know. I mean, it's always, I'm always, there's always a point where depending what I'm doing, where I'm at, how far, I'll shake a little bit, you know, and then I'm like, okay, I got this, you know, trust the drone, trust the
Yep.
process. But no, I was a little nervous because I thought I for sure I was going to lose my drone there. You know,
Sure.
I like to go as low as I can. I was trying to keep up. Like the Avata isn't as fast as the other ones, like the regular FPV. So I'm trying to like just my best to keep up and just cut corners so I can catch up to these cars. You know?
Her nervous, right? She's the one that if you fly with her, she'll have you, get you out of your shell real quick. So I don't know how, when, and where she's nervous.
I'd say the first 5 minutes.
And I love the fact that you actually mentioned that, Audley, because I was going to actually segue into you being like, it's funny, Audley, because I thought that she's the one that got you out of your shell a little bit.
Yeah.
Oh,
flying.
100%. Yeah,
I
because,
got into the Avata.
she got me into the Avata, right? There's also the fact that I'm always thinking, oh my God, I got the Part 107. I work at the store. If somebody says something and somebody complains and I get caught, it's always like just always nervous. And I've always, from years of, managing car dealerships and being very rigid. And I used to be, short hair and clean shaven and everything by the books. So it's like as I got older and kind of relaxed a little bit, I met this little Tasmanian devil, and now it's like the little devil on my shoulder. I'm like, okay.
Well, I'm
It's fun
glad
though.
though,
Yeah.
because the stuff that you have actually gotten has been amazing.
Oh, thank you.
And I thank you so much for actually sharing it out there.
I appreciate it.
I do have one of your short little clips here. I am going
Okay.
to have to share it from Facebook because I think that's the only way I can open it here.
Okay.
Give me 1 second here, John. I'll get that up here.
Yeah, sure.
Hopefully.
There we go.
All right. So this is your short that actually you did from up there.
Life is
Oh.
this. I like this. Life is this.
Now,
Yeah.
obviously,
That's awesome.
just part of it, and it's still playing on my side. Hold on. There we go.
Sorry,
but I
broke
mean-
up a little bit.
The editing too, actually, you do is great. Like, actually, you add in stuff that is tasteful, but yet it makes it interesting.
Yeah. Try
What
to.
app do you actually use to edit?
I use Final Cut Pro for some of it. I actually tap into some of, especially if I'm on the go, because I take public transportation into the city. So when I have time to just be on the train, I'll use different things like Scroll. There's one, CapCut that everybody else uses, but I kind of mix it up. I chop up between the two, and whatever feels right, whatever works for the clip. I kind of like just wing it as I go. What looks and feels right.
Very nice.
Yeah. But that was a fun day. I mean, it was super windy that day. And again, being the nervous Nelly and you know, she went up with a lighter drone and I'm like, every time I see her do something, I'm like, the male ego kicks in and I'm like, she can do it, I can do it. And she pushes me and I had it up and out and it was nice. That was a great experience. And that's what triggered our troll hunting. Seeing that first one there, Mrs. Skipper. So yeah, that was great. That was a lot of fun.
And
That's awesome.
Fort Weatherhill, I think I'm pronouncing it right. I don't know.
Yep.
Weatherill, yeah.
Yeah, that was really windy. And he goes in and it says state park, and I'm like, that's fine. It's good. Don't worry about it. And remember?
Yeah. Yep.
A little
I was
house
like,
on the
yeah, I'm gonna stay over the land. Then I see her, God knows how many miles out. I'm like, oh crap. And then she shows me pictures of what's out there. It's like, all right, here we go. But
house on the rock.
yeah, that was awesome. Yeah,
That was great. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
totally worth it.
Mm-hmm.
Which I was
Fun
gonna
person to
say,
fly with.
You did I think a short on that one too, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think you do have something.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
did one
we
with the rock. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, I love that. That was a great location as well.
Yeah, I got it right here. Again, I'm going to turn the volume down first. There we go. Sorry, guys. Again, nothing would be perfect on the stream ever, so I'm just ensuring that.
That's what makes it fun.
And this is your short you did up there.
Yeah.
That is great.
Yeah, I try to keep it short and simple. You know, people I was heavily into YouTube. I tried it and and there's a good and bad. The good is short, get to the point, you know, get your concept out. But at the same time, you're forced to go vertical and it like cuts off so much of what you wanted to show. So you got to try and pick the best part of the picture. But yeah, it's from my getting into stock photography and stock videography where 6 seconds, 60 seconds, keep it between that because short attention span. Let's
Wow.
just get to it, you know? So I try to keep it short.
And that's so hard. It's like with your content.
It is hard.
Like, oh my God, with all the footage I have, how am I supposed to like
Fine tune and pick the best part. Yeah,
Yeah.
that is tough. That
like,
is tough.
part 1, part 2, part 5? Like,
Yeah.
So Audley, you I understand that we can't really get our drones fixed very easily lately with all the care refresh problems and stuff like that. But
Yeah.
you've done some posting and I reposted some of your stuff that you got a way to get them fixed. Some DJI
Yeah.
products.
I got I got a great opportunity working at DJI Fifth Avenue in New York City, and we have the ability to service people's DJI products. They are able to have parts replaced if it's beyond the cost for repair, and they realize it doesn't make sense. They'll give you a trade-in option, you know, and give you value for what it's worth, and give you the option to upgrade. So not only can they repair it. They do repair it with certified technicians. It's tested before you get it back. You know, it's pretty fair for the fact that they get it done properly. They get it done quickly, and you know, you're not waiting I've heard as much as 60 to 90 days for the care refresh replacement. So it's a good alternative. It's a good option. Some people are like, I've had a client that came in, nice lady, drove all the way from Connecticut.
Wow.
Crashed. She needed it for a project. She brought it in for repairs. Even with the process that it's taking for the replacement or for the repairs, which is within a month, which is still pretty darn good. She just said, let me just buy another one. And she bought another one while that one was getting repaired. But some people need to get up and go, and she got it done. So
Wow.
it's a good alternative for sure.
That's fantastic.
Yeah.
that's why you always need a backup.
That's it. Yeah, true.
Mhm.
Nice to have
Yeah.
that backup.
Yeah.
Yeah, I posted the link in the chat, guys. If anybody needs to get their drone repaired, there's it's and I can attest that after you told me about it.
Oh,
Oh, froze up
well,
on us.
I
Okay. I
think
was
John
gonna say, is it my screen?
temporarily actually froze up, but yeah, actually, I think he was sending in something.
Yeah, he said his son sent one in.
Yep.
Yeah,
There
yeah,
you
it's a
are. I should
great,
be back on.
You're
great
back. Okay.
option. You not only they've made it convenient for you to be able to go to djinyc.com, fill out the repair process, and you can mail it in. So if you can't make it into the Fifth Avenue store, you can mail it in, and they can mail it to wherever you need it to have it sent once it's fixed. But if you come into the store, you can drop it off. And what's great is they'll do an appraisal of what it's going to cost to fix it free of charge. They're not going to, just start fixing it and send you a crazy bill. They'll let you know what it's going to cost, what has to be replaced and repaired or, ordered. And you'll get an invoice. If you pay it, they fix it. If you don't pay it, send it back, decline it, costs you nothing.
That's fantastic.
Yeah,
It
that's
really
good
is.
for sure.
Yeah, I tell you, and the upgrade would be well worth just the price of sending it down and just
Yeah,
getting the option to
absolutely.
do that.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, and
Beautiful.
I mean, obviously, it's not like there's tons of options out there either right now. So,
Exactly.
having something that actually has certified people working on it is a fantastic option right now.
Yeah.
So,
Just real quick, I saw Jack Rabbit asked, I can't get to type, so I figure I'll respond this way. We are selling the O4 Pros and the O4 Standard. It's just that, FPV guys and girls, they come in and they're like, yeah, let me get 3 of them, let me get 4 of them, and they buy multiple, so we sell out really quickly. So
Yeah.
just either keep calling the store, or you can go to the website and check on availability. But yeah, we do sell them.
and I have to say, if you are on the site and you have one in your cart, just purchase it immediately. I
Yes,
had one in my cart,
gone.
and I searched for a couple other things, and
Yeah.
10 minutes afterwards, I went to
Yes.
check out, and it kept saying, "Nope,
Out of stock.
sorry."
Yep.
And I'm like,
That-
"Oh man!"
Yeah.
So I almost had one.
Yeah. Things go out of stock real quick.
In the cart, you were able to purchase it from your store on the Fifth Avenue one or DJI.com?
No, that
The Fifth Avenue.
yeah,
Fifth
Yeah.
Avenue? Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, DJI.com, forget it. You're gonna wait. If it either says out of stock or it's just gonna be a long time before you get that, if you get it. But the
Mm.
store will tell you what's available for delivery, for shipping, and what's not, because it's a different inventory than what's at the store.
Right, that's what I was wondering.
Okay.
Yeah.
And I can also actually attest that the price that they're asking was the actual retail price. It's not
Correct.
been,
Backed up.
yeah,
None of that marked up foolishness, that we don't add anything to the cost, and we don't give you any kind of, yeah, that would be an extra $100 to get it out of the port or any kind of nonsense like that.
right.
We do match the
Beautiful.
DJI price. Yeah.
That's fantastic. That's
Yeah.
such a great service. Whoever you work with, just tell them thank you so much. The whole community is going to really appreciate that.
I will. Yeah, no, I got lucky going there. I worked, I don't know if you know, but I've worked in the car business for about 20 years, and that was my straight lace, clean shaven, short hair, blood pressure up here, about to have a heart attack guy. And this opportunity came up, and everybody's like, you're gonna lose a lot of money. You're not gonna make a lot of money. I'm like, but I'm gonna be so happy. And thank God for my wife and kids, grown and out of college kind of thing. So I said, you know what? I think it's time, and I think it's the best move I ever made. I haven't been happier. Meeting good
Nice.
people, talking about drones all day. So
That's a great
I've been
location.
blessed. What's that?
So you're at a great location. Fifth
Yeah,
Avenue.
location. Yeah. Just networking. The people
just
I've met since
really
I've been there, opportunities. I've had people come and say, could you just teach me how to fly? I'm like, just go above the trees, go to a park and check that you can fly and don't hit anything. But, people are literally insisting, no, I want you to come show me. So I've literally met some really cool people that happy to say have deep pockets, and they're happy to share. So I'm like, I'll
Nice.
show you how to push a stick, no problem. So it's been good. It's been a lot of fun.
And how long you been there, Audley?
Since opening, I was proud to say literally the first person that was interviewed there, and I got the job. And they literally looked at me and said, "You're kind of overqualified. Like, what are you doing?" I'm like, "Bear with me." Then it worked out. So I've been there since the store opened, which was March of 2024.
Wow, nice.
Yeah.
Very cool. Now,
I
is
think the
that
best
the
part
only one?
is it's the only store in the United States that is literally, you know, tightly affiliated with DJI in the sense that we
Mhm.
literally get trained on the products via a Zoom kind of thing, that
Mhm.
it's kind of cool because the instructors are from China. And I think the most fun thing is their accents, because they're speaking in English and they're trying their darndest, but you can hear the very strict accent, and you're like kind of reading the subtitles. But it's cool to get the you know, some product knowledge and learning about it
Yep.
beyond just rumors, and it's kind of nice.
That's cool. I
Yeah,
love it.
yeah,
Yeah, you got to really enjoy that job. There's no doubt about that. I mean, listen,
yeah.
coming from where you were, just what a just a
Yeah,
blessing, you know.
the timing was right. I was able to, I just made some smart choices in terms of
Yeah.
adjusting the finances, and all right, well, I
Hmm.
don't need this and I can do without that. But I definitely, someone mentioned empty nesting is great. You're so right. It's a great feeling to now focus on me, not PTA meetings, no homework needs to get done. Like so it's a nice feeling to be able to do that now while I can still walk,
Yes.
and enjoy it, and climb rocks in the rain in a trailer park somewhere in the middle of nowhere in the woods. Thanks to Deneen, again, there was an opportunity. There was a time where I had it was raining.
Oh
Where
boy.
in this park that's
Sneakers.
empty, we made a wrong turn. I'm losing signal, so I don't know which way is up. And I'm like, oh my God, I'm thinking of, you ever see those John Ballin? He tells these like true crime stories.
Yeah.
I'm going
Oh
to get
yeah.
lost in the woods. I'm going to be here for 3 weeks and nobody's going to know where I am. But it was fun and totally worth it.
Oh, when we were looking for the trolls.
Yeah, when we went looking for the trolls, we went to a park that it was the wrong park. And I said, all right, let me just walk through the path a little bit and see if I find something.
We were
And
like, you
I
just
kept
go up.
but it was raining. No, it was pouring at that point. So I said, let me just walk a little bit. And I walked, and then there's
Oh
like
yeah,
these
yeah,
paths that just kept going and going. I'm like, oh shit. Like, am I gonna be able to get back? Because then I lost signal. I said, all right, just backtrack, take it easy, you're gonna be fine. But it was fun. It was definitely a
yeah.
lot of fun.
At that one park, it's almost like a little hike to see some of those trolls. It's not so
Yeah.
easy. It's like almost
Yeah.
like a scavenger hunt.
Yeah.
And we literally went to one spot, and it was 3 different roads, and we just looked at each other and we're like, which
Yeah.
one should we go?
Which way?
You know?
But
And
it was cool.
a lady happened to come out, right?
Yeah. At one point, this lady just came out of nowhere, and we were like, bro, where did she just come from? And she was like, go that way. And we were like, is she real? Like, it was like almost spooky because she came out of nowhere. Thank
Yeah.
God she pointed us in the right direction. And then eventually we did put the drone up, but then we couldn't see anything because
Crazy.
all of them are kind of under trees. So I was like, oh my God, we're not gonna find this thing. And this was the last one, and we were losing daylight, and we were panicking now because we were like 4 out of 5. We can't stop now. That was stressful, but we got it.
So you got trolled by a troll.
Yeah, pretty much. Pretty much. It's definitely fun though.
That's
I'm
awesome.
so glad that you guys set it up there, though. I mean, it seriously looked like the two of you just had the best
Yeah.
time ever there. And
Yeah.
I
We
mean,
did. It was cool because it's like I was like, okay, I'm gonna work in the morning, be at my house at 11 o'clock. Let's shoot up. There's like 3-4 hours. We check in, drop the bags, and go. So we
Yeah.
can catch like as much as possible before we meet up with people. I think that first night alone, we had like hit 6, maybe 7
Yeah.
different spots.
Pretty much.
Nice.
Yeah,
I think till
that
like
was
1 in
worth
the
it.
morning.
Yeah, yeah. 1 in the morning, get back, download everything, recharge, get as much sleep as possible, catch the free breakfast, out. That was the routine.
I was up around 7 downstairs, and I think you guys walked through not too long after that, if I remember. Am I remembering
There
that
was
way?
a late night. Yeah. Well, coming in, you mean?
No, I mean,
In the
I'm pretty
morning?
sure. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I was downstairs eating
About 8 or so, we
breakfast.
would hit breakfast.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Like 8 around 8 o'clock, we would go down.
yeah.
You
It
know.
was fun. Definitely worth it. Definitely worth the hours of sleep I lost. But
Yeah, I tell you what, that free breakfast is all right. It really
It
is. It's
was.
it was
it's a good
good.
hook.
It
It
was
was.
pretty
It was
good.
no complaints here. It was not bad.
100%. Yeah.
Yeah, we're all about it. Yeah, Captain Ray's staying in a hotel that's got free breakfast. He's up at the Big E today, and
Oh,
he
nice.
was telling me, yeah, he's like, listen, I just gotta. It's all about the Hampton Inn. All I gotta do is have my free breakfast. I'm like, dude, you
That's
got to
it.
be like a frequent flyer. I mean, what are you like an emissary right now, or what's going on?
For real.
But
Well,
Let's
it is.
start off with breakfast. Okay. No, go.
It
Sorry.
is crazy though, because whenever I was trying to organize a hotel, Ray was like, "Just give him my name. Just give him my name." And I'll tell you what, a couple of them hung up on me, so I don't know.
That's good.
No, I can't say I had that happen, but there were definitely some that just never answered me back. So,
yeah,
but,
Well,
that's all
you
right.
picked
We
the
got
right spot. Good spot and good location. Like it was
yeah,
nicely centered in terms of
Mhm.
getting to the other places. So good choice, guys.
Yeah.
thanks.
that
Yeah,
was a nice spot, like because you could get on any highway almost
Yeah,
right there. So,
right there. Yep.
Even get a
yeah.
couple
The
of
only
shots from the hotel. It's
Yeah.
nice.
yes,
All
Yeah.
those
yeah.
churches and stuff.
Yeah, I've got one where I was in the parking lot. Josh and I were in the parking lot later that evening, and Josh, I flew,
yeah.
but listen, when I went out of the parking lot, there was some people that I was kind of concerned that they were going to see my truck and see things going on, so I didn't want to lose anything out of the truck.
Right.
But I'm flying over towards the bridge, parallel with the bridge, and then all of a sudden I hit the spotlight, and it lit up the building that I was just about to crash into. I'm
Oh,
like, oh, all right, this is going to
there it
be a little
is.
bit
Oh
tough.
wow.
Swing to
Oh,
the right real quick, and then dive down. So I started going down towards the bridge, got just about underneath the bridge, and I lit it up, and all of a sudden I see two encampments of some homeless people. I'm
oh,
like, oh, I don't want to mess around with this, so I backed out real nice and easy and came out.
uh,
Mm.
But yeah, it was flying in the dark is kind of scary when you're not sure where you're at.
oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Was-
Definitely changes things quickly.
Yes,
Yeah.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
But guys, thanks for coming up to the meetup. Really, I mean, you guys are,
Our pleasure.
just icons in the community, and like the stuff that you guys turn
Oh,
out for work is just is top notch. I mean,
Thank you.
when I see your photo, and just seriously, and I'm not just blowing smoke. Every time I see something that you two post, it's like next level stuff. It's really really amazing. So I
Thank you.
thank
appreciate
you.
everything that you put out there. It's
Appreciate
just
it.
it means a lot. It makes me try to do better, which I'm still
Oh,
trying to do. But so.
appreciate
That
it. Always learning.
Yep. Always learning for sure.
they are prime examples too that you don't need the most current to get amazing shots.
Oh,
You
have you
know,
seen, like, I gotta say, Deneen, there are times that she whips out that little Mini 4 Pro and I'm blown away how she can squeeze out those colors out of that little thing. She's definitely got a skill there. And it's not just the editing, it's the eye. She puts them things together where I'm like, okay, yeah, I'm gonna try that. She definitely got a skill for that.
Well, I appreciate it. Thank you so much. And Audley, I have to say thank you to you because half the times with those editing skills, you showed me
Good.
what tools to
Uh,
use and how to, so I appreciate that. Thank you.
my pleasure. Thank you.
I wasn't sure with
Yeah,
Lightroom.
man.
It's like, no, you can separate the sky from the. I was like, what?
Yeah.
since we
Oh,
have
there it
them,
is.
there
There
is
you go.
one of my
Oh
absolute
yeah,
favorites.
Oh,
Yeah.
thank you.
Yeah, she
just
killed it.
amazing.
Those were
Oh,
the
that was
last.
on our way home. That was the
Yep.
best. That was like the last, let's just go, let's just do it. It's drizzling. That was the best last minute unplanned. Like I finally
Uh-huh.
got to edit that folder today and that was definitely the highlight, you
It,
know.
Yeah, and he's asking me like, should we pull over? I'm like, yeah. He's like, where? I'm like, just pull over anywhere.
Yeah. Just
Literally
we'll
pull over.
park onto that tree. Just go. Like there's fog, bro. Let's just go.
I love catching fog, low fogs. It's wonderful
Yeah.
with the sun
Yeah.
setting.
It was
Oh,
amazing.
Yep, it was fun.
The other
That
thing
is
that you do
gorgeous.
that I love is you put your watermark stealthily in it. Like
Yeah.
it's part of it. It's not something
Right.
that away from it. It's actually part of it.
Yeah,
So
my thought process behind that is like, it's nice to see your name, right? But then again, anybody could just edit it out. So my thing was,
Right.
don't want to take away from the picture, so I
Yeah.
try to like put it in so that if you could see it, but not where it's like an eyesore, so
Right.
big. That's my
Yeah,
thing.
I put
I-
mine in so stealthily you don't even see it. Nah, I don't.
However, if you do take it and use it, somebody knocks on your door and you never hear from them again.
Yeah, exactly.
Everyone has their own style,
Yeah, there you
Yeah,
go.
for real.
That's the way I see it too. There's no one like perfect or better. Like you just have your own unique style of the way you fly. of
It's
what you
your version of what you saw. Yeah,
hmm
That's true. True.
100%.
Never thought about it like that.
Matter of fact, I
For real.
love when we're in, when you're in in a location with multiple people and you look at each other's work and you're like, it's amazing how we see completely different things in the same place. And that's my favorite thing about droning is seeing what
Yeah,
other people see.
it's true.
Yeah, you're absolutely right. Yeah, when we were down in South Florida Drone Meetup last time. I was actually got to stand next to Mark Fisher as he was flying and buzzing some boats,
Mm.
and I'm literally watching his controller as he's flying out, chasing this one boat, and it just looks awesome. The wake is just coming out; it's just gorgeous, the whole 9 yards. 2 seconds later, there's a pole that's coming up that he missed the pole by. It looked like it was 5 feet, and
Oh
we were
wow.
both like, "Whoa!"
Yeah,
It
Yeah,
was just like,
me.
but he left it in the video, and it just popped. It's
worked. Yeah.
fantastic. Yeah,
Yeah, Mark will
but
push you too. Mark will
yeah,
push me with their vibe. He's like, bring it low. I'm like, I can smell the fumes. What do you mean? When we're chasing boats and stuff, he's like, bring it right behind us. Like, oh my God. That's what I got.
Speaking of Mark, as you mentioned, Mark, I also want to thank him if he's still in the group here. Thank him for his hospitality and allowing us to come
yeah,
borrow his state for a few days.
yeah.
Which I'm not sure if you guys saw in the chat, but he's going to put up a toll gate. So next time that we go, we have to actually pay
Oh,
him.
we have to pay? All right.
Yeah.
It'll be worth it.
But
Yeah,
the good thing is,
worth it.
the good thing is we're gonna pay in doubloons, so
Oh.
don't worry about it. I got you guys covered.
Nice. All right, cool. It'll cover it. Nice.
But all right, guys, listen, that hour went by real quick. And
Very
Philip's
Yeah,
coming up
that's-
next, so we don't want to step on him. But again, guys, thanks so much for coming on. And it was
Thank
just
you
a
for
pleasure
having
to
us.
have you guys up there and to
I
see this
was
meetup from your guys' eyes. I mean, just
Thank you.
phenomenal.
Stay
awesome.
wait
tuned.
to
I
do
had
it
a great
again.
time. Thanks for having us.
Thank you for having us. Thank you. Take care.
You
all
got
right.
it.
Absolutely. Thank you guys so
Josh.
much too. It was very awesome having you here.
All right now. Bye.
All right.
You
All
hang
right,
up. No, you hang up. No, you hang up. No, you hang up.
Everybody in the chat, thank you very much too. So
All right, Josh. I'll tell you what, boy, we pulled this one off pretty good, huh? Not too shabby.
we did. We had a couple of crash and burns, but hey, that's what this show's all about,
What the heck? Why not? Let's give it a run, Let's run this baby right into the ground.
That's right.
Oh, but all right, dude. Listen, I appreciate it. Thanks for everything. Thanks for all the back room stuff and the green room, and we'll get more pizza next time for whoever's coming on because we're flying by the seat of our pants.
Sounds great, John. Well, everyone
All
out
right,
there,
dude.
thank you so much, and we'll see you next week.
Fly safe. Fly for fun.